boxing academy has basically saved my life, because the path that I was going down before I came to the academy wasn't one that anyone wanted to walk. And I always say this to myself, I'm thankful that I actually got permanently excluded from school, because the person that I was going to become, that I've actually stopped becoming, is thanks to this place. I felt like I belonged, like they wanted me here.
Straight away?
Straight away, from the moment I walked through the door. Even though I was rejecting all of their help and support and stuff like that, I was genuinely trying to get myself into trouble to get sent home. I did not want to be in the building and stuff like that. Genuinely, they didn't give me what I wanted. I wanted to be left alone. They did not leave me alone. They applied the pressure, and they continued until finally I had to let down the guard and let them in. And when I did that, that's when my experience of school became 10 times better. So I'm always excited when I walk through the doors, but I'm also a bit nervous because I never know what to expect. Because at the boxing academy, you know what it is? It's about the unpredictability for me. It's kind of like you don't know what the day has to bring, but it's always gonna end. You're always gonna leave with a smile. Being at the boxing academy is just giving me, first of all, the boxing aspect of things has given me a plan for the rest of my life. I want to be a boxer. I want to be a professional boxer.
Okay.
And that's through the boxing academy. I've never boxed a day in my life before I came to this school. And when I started doing it, I fell in love. It was a way for me to manage my emotions and control my anger. And it was just a way for me to learn that discipline and that self-control. Another thing is, they helped me get through all my exams, my GCSEs and everything. And I managed to pass with stellar grades that I'm very proud of myself. As a person that's been kicked out of school, not expected to get those type of grades. Yes. And also just the staff and the teachers, just the general way that it feels like a family environment, that everyone actually genuinely cares about you and wants you to do well. And even all the other students, they all want to see you succeed as well.
Since leaving the boxing academy, what have you been doing? So
I went to college and I studied performing arts level 3 for 2 years, and I ended up getting my diploma. And then since then, I've been working in education. I've been working at a primary school. I do mentoring and I help out with something called Forest School, which is just having the kids get more in touch with nature. But since then, the role has kind of expanded. So I'm working with more children in SEN and stuff like that. So genuinely, I feel comfortable.
And do you see that as a possible career path?
Yeah, definitely, most definitely, because I always said to myself that I would love to share my story to help other people realize that there's not only one path if you get kicked out of school. There's always different roles that you could take. Not everyone is built for that mainstream system, and if the mainstream system doesn't work, or as I say, fails you, at the end of the day, then there's other ways for you to enter into the real world still. Because people, I feel like there's such a negative look on alternative provisions and people referral units and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I came from one, and I look where I am now. I work in a school. Yeah. And the day, who would have ever thought that? And it's like, I realized that because I've taken a different path, that path that I've taken has led me to find 2 things that I love. And that's helping out the younger generation and boxing.